Hi guys, I'm Gina and I make videos on organization and intentional living. I also talk a little bit about side hustling, a little bit about budgeting, a little bit, little of this, little of that, just some lifestyle stuff, homemaking, whatever. I make make videos on lots of things. I also share personal things, thoughts, opinions, all that stuff. So hi, if you're new here, thank you for joining me. If you guys like this kind of content, please make sure that you like this video. This lets me know whether or not you want to see more of this stuff. And then if you really enjoy it and you want to stick around, just hit the subscribe button down below. And today I'm going to be talking about little changes that will make your life easier. So first, I want to start out by saying that these are actually small changes that I implemented over the course of several months to several years when I first started getting into living intentionally and wanting to improve my whole, basically my whole quality of life and my whole outlook. When I really decided that, time is a finite thing and I wanted to start living more intentionally. These are actual changes that I made that started leading me down in that direction. So number one, and this is a big one for everybody, and that is just clean a little bit every day. Our spaces are supposed to be nice, serene places where we can come and just feel relaxed. And when your house is constantly a mess and it's constantly cluttered, it's very hard to relax in that kind of environment. Because basically you're just looking around and you're overwhelmed and you're seeing all the things that you have to do. So do a little bit every day. And some of that can literally just, and to be honest, it's literally just as easy as tidy up before bed. Don't leave your kitchen sink dirty. Fold your clothes when you're done. Take them out, fold your clothes, put them away. If when you're changing clothes, put them in the laundry hamper. And just pick an area of your house that you're going to clean for 15 minutes a day. You can clean your whole bathroom in 15 minutes if you're keeping it up. Tub, toilet, floor, all that shenanigans. You really can. So if you do it a little at a time, then it's not so bad and it's not so overwhelming and your home always stays nice and fresh. And then I can hear some of you out there going, but I got kids. Well, I've got 2 dogs and a husband that works outside. I can't tell you how many times he has tracked just clumps of red mud in here. I get it. So, as soon as you get it clean, somebody's coming behind you and messing something up. So, it never ends. So, just do it a little at a time. So, you're not taking a whole day, which, that does end up happening to the best of us. But try for the most part to do a little bit every day. Okay. Number 2. So remember how I mentioned earlier, don't leave your dirty dishes in the sink? So something I started doing was, instead of sitting down and playing on my phone while dinner cooked, I started actually doing the dishes and wiping down counters and places where I prepared our meal while dinner was cooking. So when dinner was done, all I had to do was, which now we're on paper plates because it's just who I am as a person. So, but I can take whatever it was, just the pots or pans that I used to cook dinner, just the utensils that I used to cook dinner and for us to eat with, just really quickly wash them and put them in the dishwasher and I'm done. So as soon as dinner is over and we've eaten, it's an additional probably 5 minutes and then I'm done for the night, because you have to put your leftovers up anyway, so just finish. So that was something that really, really helped me, and it's ensured that I don't wake up in the morning to more work for me to do. So that's really a big thing. I can't stand waking up to a nasty sink, because it's I'm walking over to get my coffee and boom, Gina, you got a ton to do today. It's just more, it's more stuff to do, and it's just glaring me in the face, and nobody wants to start their day off going, oh hell, I have to do the dishes. Who wants to do that? So just do yourself a favor and just be a little more proactive about it. So number 3, do grocery pickup. And I've mentioned in a previous video some ways to save time for free, and I talk extensively about grocery pickup, but if you're not using it, why? Somebody will go grocery shopping for you, and all you do is drive up and they load the car and you drive off and you've got all of your stuff. So it saves you so much time. You can literally just buzz in to Walmart on your way home from work, if it's on your way home from work, and your groceries are done. And then not only that, but you end up sticking to your grocery budget. So why not? You know, and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. So that's something else that really helped me. It helped me because one of the places that permanent roommate and I are going to bust our budget is most definitely the food budget. We like to eat in this house. So this helped me create a meal plan, stick to my meal plan, then stick to my weekly grocery budget, which also ended up saving me money. And then I got the groceries. All I have to do is come home and unload them, and I'm not annoyed from having been in the store and getting in buggy traffic jams. So I can, I actually will feel like prepping it and getting it ready to like have the meal plan for the rest of the week. So do yourself a favor, do grocery pickup. It's free. And if you are a Fetch user like I am, which I have a sign-up code in the description, and you can get 2,000 points to get you started. You can also get cash back, and you know, like it does e-receipts. So I mean, it's an all-around good thing, y'all. Number 4, I also talked about this in another video, but it's make your phone your personal assistant. So I will link all the videos and stuff that I'm mentioning in the description down below. And this was how I started developing self-discipline and personal responsibility. I have alarms set on my phone that would force me to move through routines rather than sitting and scrolling and getting sucked into bad habits. I had it, you know, set to where it would remind me for stuff. You know, my whole calendar blocking is in there, so I could see my day's plan, which I will link my calendar blocking video also, so that you guys can do it too. But I started using my phone as a tool rather than a toy, and it really started helping me get my life together. Like, I had all of my lists where I could keep up with them. I could keep up with, I knew all of my appointments, I knew all of my bills that were upcoming, and I was able to stick to routines. So that was a major game changer for me. So number 5 is freezer cooking. So this one, and there's so much on Pinterest on this, it's so easy, y'all. But literally, my favorite ones are the dump crock pot ones, because those are the quickest ones to put together, and then they're the least amount of work, which is why they're my favorite. So literally all you're doing is you're just pre-prepping what you would throw in the crock pot, put it in a freezer bag, write the directions on the outside of it, flatten the bag, stick it in the freezer, freeze it. The night before you're going to make the thing, pull out of freezer, put in fridge, let it thaw. Next morning, dump it in the crock pot, put the lid on it, turn it on low, and walk away. And everything is like, and dinner's ready. And you can get, I usually do a whole month's worth, and I can do that in an hour and a half. And we have leftovers, and we've always got something to eat, where then it saves us money in the long run also, because then you can cut back on your meal plans because you can shop your fridge. So check out Pinterest. To get started, there's all kinds of dump meals. They're really easy. I probably will do a video in the future talking about some of my favorites, and actually show you guys how I do my meal plans and how I get those together. But it's the greatest thing ever, because y'all, I hate the kitchen. So I would be the world's worst stay-at-home wife. Like, y'all, bless my heart. I'm blessing my own heart. I try. I genuinely do, but I just can't do it. Like, I'm gonna burn something, I'm gonna forget, and be like, you know what? Screw it. Just order pizza. Like, so I help myself by planning a little bit, but I also take my laziness into account when I'm planning. So just keep that in mind. Number 6 is don't overpack your day. And I talk about this in my time blocking hacks video, but essentially it's set reasonable expectations for yourself to be able to get things done. Don't create this laundry list of stuff that you're going to do in a day, and you know darn good well you're not going to do it, and then you make yourself then you beat yourself up because you have so many things that are undone on your list. Like, shave that down. Like, probably the to-do list you made for yourself for today can be completed over the course of 3 days. So stop putting those unrealistic expectations on yourself, because we all get tired. Fires come up during the day. I mean, stuff happens. You know, the dog throws up when you weren't ready for it, or the other dog gets out. You know, permanent roommate comes in just tearing everything all up and totally throws off your complete plan for the day. You know, your mother calls and you end up on the phone for 2 hours. When, you know, so I mean, just life happens. So you cannot account for every single second of your day, but you can set yourself up to where you're still productive and you're still moving forward, and life can happen and you're still getting things done. So number 8, that's what this one leads. No, number 7. I can't count. So we're on number 7 is unload your dishwasher in the morning. Okay, now this one is one that I kind of slack on. I do really good at night, but I'm not a morning person. I try to be, but I'm really not. But it really is extremely helpful if you go ahead, because unloading the dishwasher does not take that long. It really doesn't. It's like a 5-minute task. I don't know why permanent roommate and I are constantly in a standoff about this, but just go ahead and put up all your clean dishes. Maybe that's something that I'm going to start doing. If I hand wash them, I'm going to start drying them and putting them away right then, and then I'll get to the dishwasher later, and that will make me feel better. But if you can, unload your dishwasher in the morning, so that when it comes time, if you're staying home throughout the day, you can just rinse stuff as you use it and put it up throughout the day, and then your sink doesn't pile up, and then it's not such a massive task. That's what I'm trying to get to. All right, moving on. Number 8. And this is a big one. Give yourself some grace. There are going to be days where you start the day with the best of intentions, and it just doesn't work out that way. Don't beat yourself up. Life happens, and life is meant to be lived. Life is not meant to have every minute thing completely and 100% accounted for, because you can't control everything. So learn to go with the flow and learn to find joy in those completely off-kilter, what the hell just happened moments. And then life becomes a little more fun. So give yourself some grace. There are going to be nights where you're going to be I can tell y'all a story. I thought I was doing so good. I totally forgot to take the freezer meal, the crock pot meal from the freezer to the refrigerator. But I was like, it'll be fine. I'll just dump it out. No, it froze folded up where the baggie was stuck in the rest of my food. It was frozen in there, and I had to just put it in there with the lid on it and let it thaw itself out so that I could get the bag out. So, I mean, it happens, man. So then we've got number 9, which is change your perspective. Instead of always going, oh my God, I didn't get blah, 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 blah done. Well, there's always tomorrow. So just go, you know what? Look at what all I did today. Nobody died. There was minimal bloodshed. Everybody's fed. We laughed a lot today. And let that be it, and let that be good enough. Don't push yourself to perfection, for there's no need, because there is no such thing as perfect. We are all human, and humans make mistakes. And then some of us are real human and very much so functional hot messes, and we're not going to get it right. We're going to screw up. It's going to happen. But learn to love it and learn to deal with it and learn to laugh. But don't hold yourself to this unrealistic standard of perfection. We're all super women. Whether you think, you know what? There are some days where I've, I've got like 4-day-old hair with like dry shampoo in it, and you know, I'm completely exhausted and I've only put on mascara that day and I'm in my sweatpants. But you know what? I'm up. My family is taken care of. My husband feels loved. My dogs feel loved. I would like to assume that my baby feels loved because I carry him with me everywhere currently, and that sometimes has just got to be good enough for me. You know, I am a very high performer and I'm a high achiever, and I love to get things done. But also I understand that I'm going to miss the mark more than I'm going to hit the mark, and you got to be okay with it. So, alright you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed talking about it, and I just distracted myself. Yeah, I really enjoyed talking about it. These are some things that are very close to my heart, and these are changes that I started making when I decided I really wanted to start living a life of intention. So let me know in the comments below which thing stood out the most to you. I would love to know. And again, if you won't mind, if you liked this video, if you wouldn't mind sharing it, it would really help me out. And I will see you guys all in the next one, because in the next one I'm going to talk about how I balance my 9 to 5 and my side hustle. So I'll see y'all there.